Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Should have heard that was a new intro sound that we've got. Running a little bit of not a competition, just a submissions thing. If you want to create 4 seconds, it's got to be exactly 4 seconds of music for my intro. Just get it recorded, send it over to my Facebook page, and I'll put you on the intro sound and give you a bit of a shout out. Just a bit of fun, something to do, see what you can do in 4 seconds of music. Right, now what we're going to do with today's show is I'm going to change the format a bit for today. I've been doing 1 vid per band, and 3 bands a day, and that's been working out well. It's nice that each band gets a video, but what I thought I'd try, just to see if it works any better or not, is try and do a bit longer videos and just do 1 video a day, but get all 3 bands in the 1 video, and then I'll put the timestamps and everything in the description, so if you just want to skip to a certain band, you'll be able to do that pretty easily. But if you want to watch the whole vid, just get 1 vid a day. I'm not spamming your inbox with all the videos each day, and you don't have to keep looking at my face doing stupid poses and stuff like that, which I'm getting bored of looking at it myself, so I'm quite sure you are out there as well. So we'll try this format. We'll give it a few days, see how it goes, see if I enjoy doing it as well, all in one go. But what I am going to do as well is, what we tend to do is we watch the video and then we go through all the different social medias that the bands have got. And when I'm watching my own videos back, you know, that's okay to an extent, but it's pretty boring. And I think if you want to check out bands further after watching the music, you're here for the music, you'll just go and do that anyway for yourself. It's very easy. Sorry about the message noises. All you need to do is, you know, just Google the band's name and it's all going to come up, because that's what I do myself. So it's all easy to do that. You can do that yourself. We're here for the music. We're here for, you know, the reaction and what I've got to say about it. So we'll stick to that, and then we'll just have a quick look through their Facebook info to see where they're from and things like that. All right. So the first band that we've got up today is called Buffalo Bill. They're Out of Your Mind is the name of the track, and this is a live track at the Atria. I'm not sure where these guys are from yet, but we'll find out afterwards. So let's give this a listen and see what this is all about. Just a short one, 2.5 minutes. Let's turn it up. Tight drumming. You can hear the bass nicely. It's got a nice guitar as well, the guitarist. Good rock and roll vibe. Yeah, you can really hear the bass on this recording actually, it's good. We like to hear the bass. Crunchy tone on that guitar, rocky tone. Yeah, that bass is cutting through. Nice. It's driving the music well with the drums as well. Yeah, good energy. Nice washy cymbals on the drum kit, which suits this kind of music. Create a nice wash with the cymbals to just roll along with the drums. Lucy. Nice. Yeah, nice guitar tone he's got there, suits the music well. Yeah, he's got a great bass tone. There we go. That's the end of that already. Well, there you go. That was Buffalo Bill, Out of Your Mind. Nice bit of rock and roll to start it off. We'll just have a look on here. Sorry. We'll have a look on their Facebook page. Just a quickly look. They're into Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, we heard that in the music. Hard rock, southern rock and blues. We heard all of that. 3 guys in the band as we saw. These guys are from Toronto, would you believe it? Is that the first band we've had out of Toronto? No, it's probably about the 100th band that we've had out of Toronto. But another good live band from Toronto. What can you say? Good stuff. So we're going to move on now to the next band. That's about it for each band we're going to do. I don't want these videos to go on for forever. So we'll see what it's like when we get through a bit swifter and just mainly talk about the music. So next up on the channel, we've got Bofo Kwo. This track is Son of Hatred. It's another live one. This is from Amsterdam in March 2019, so just over a year old. We'll get this on the screen and see what this one's all about. This one's a bit longer, 7.5 minutes on this one. Nice chorus guitar tone. Alright, this sounds like it's got a vibe to it. Dark. Melancholy. I like the sound of the snare. It's very sustainy. You can really hear the snare on it. Alright, here we go. Oh, ripping drums. Dark. He's got a good voice. That's quite an unusual production on the drums. Very sustainy, very reverby, quite a high frequency EQ on it as well. Not very much low end to it, so it sounds quite unusual. The music's got a real vibe to it. Dark. Nice sound on the ride there in the drum kit. That cuts through a bit differently. Yeah, the drums are quite distorted as well. They sound really nice in the mix. Ripping now. I'm digging the vocals. A tortured vocal. Dark. It's kind of black metal, but kind of not as well. It's got that kind of DSBM vibe, but at the same time, not really. So yeah, it's interesting. Rocking out now. That ride's nice. It's funny, the ride's got quite a different sound to the rest of the drum kit. The ride's very clean and cutting through the mix, whereas the actual drums are very kind of lo-fi and distorted. Okay, so look, I was wondering, looks like we've got 2 singers, a male and a female singer. They've both got good tones in them as well. Dark, let's say black metal-y, but also kind of I don't know what you'd say, their own kind of thing. Whole thing's just got a dark vibe to it. Makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. I like that. Nice raw recording as well, which suits this music. It's not overproduced or anything like that, so you get a nice raw blackened edge to the music as well. Say it just adds to that whole vibe. You can hear the bass nicely now. The bass has got quite a rolling, distorted tone as well. Nice. Yeah, raw. Good video as well. I'm enjoying the video. It's nice and dark to go along with the music. It's got the right vibe to suit the music. Yeah, and some parts it really gets ripping as well. They kick it up like 5 gears all at once. Buried vocals as well. The vocals aren't super prominent, which again suits the music. You don't want a big fat vocal sat on top of the music. It's not the point in this kind of music. It's the vocals are as much a part of the sound, along with all the other instruments, as you know, as anything else. So they sit in the mix in a different way to when you're doing music that's, you know, very heavily vocally driven, and the melodies in the vocal and all of that. These guys have done a good job. Some good tortured sounds in there. Painful vocals. Yeah. Nice. Nice vocals out both the vocalists in this band. And they sat well together as well. Well, there you go. That was Bofo Kwo with a very interesting track. Very vibey track. Atmospheric, dark, blackened. Got its own vibe to it as well. You know, not every black and dark metal band sounds like this. Double vocals, male and female. That's unusual still, although we wish it wasn't. So yeah. Very nice band. Good stuff. I enjoyed that one. I like a band with a nice vibe. Now, let's see. They call themselves Symphonic Black Metal. Yeah. And the rest. But yeah, definitely that. And just 3 in the band, it says on here. So I'm not sure. Maybe one of those was a guest vocalist on this one. Who knows? Now, these guys are from Helsinki, Finland, which I think is the first band from this area of the world we've had. So very, very welcome on the channel. Let your mates know if you've got any mates in the area that I'd like to check out their bands as well. And it looks like they started out in 2014. So yeah, nice band. Interesting band. good vibe to the music. You could get into this one. Nice long track as well. So you could, you know, spend a few minutes getting into the vibe and then you're into it. So yeah, good band. Right, let's move on to the last one for today. This one's going to be a bit different by the looks of things. This is a guy, I think it's a one-man band, but I'm not 100% sure about that. He goes by the name of ToxSyn. I'll just get it up on the screen so you can read that. This one is called Crumble to Clay, which is a good name. And we'll just check this one out, see what it's all about. Ooh, bassy. Let's turn it up a bit. Yeah, that's a good bassy guitar tone. Nice drum sound. Got some vocal effects going on, some delays. Yeah, it's beefy sound. It's beastie rich. This guy's got an attitude about him, he's got a look and a vibe. Pushing his voice as well. Yeah, that is a beefy tone. Nice. Starts with a ting on the ride. Extra vocal in this part as well to add a bit more depth. Not bad. Video's not bad as well. Yeah. They got a great guitar tone going on. Beefy as heck. I was just talking about the bass. You can hear the bass in the mix, but because the guitars are so bassy, the tone of the guitars is bassy, the kind of guitars and bass just make up one, you know, group together in this. It's just a big bassy sound, but yeah, sounds good. I like the vibe of this part. Kind of got that old school sound, but at the same time doesn't sound super old school, so it's like it's got the flavor of the old school, but it's certainly not old school music in the production and things like that. They can be happy with that guitar tone. You can hear the bass more in this part. But when the guitars are really blazing, they're beefy on their own. Yeah, I like this part. Is that us done? That's us done. ToxSyn. Cool band. Not sure, as I say, if it's a one-man band. We only saw the one guy in the vid, so that's what makes me think it is. And if he did all of that himself, very, very nice, because it was a good full sound, sounded like a full band. It was all mixed nicely as well, real good low end to it, but the drums cut through the mix nicely, especially that ride there on the chorus. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. What's this music we got going on? Apologise for that. That was apparently a Facebook website. Anyway, let's just have a look at this guy. Buffalo Bill. Guess where he's from? Toronto. Of course he is. Now, he's not a one-man band, it's a three-man band. Will, Jeff and George. George is the guitar and Vox, who we saw in the video there. Jeff on the drums and Will on the bass. So yeah, shame we didn't see the other guys in the vid, but it was a good vid regardless. It says that these guys call themselves hard rock, southern rock and blues. And I would have just gone with straight up beefy heavy metal. No, heavy metal is in the old school sense of heavy, bassy, big sound, big drums kind of sound. So yeah, you know, you're not just a rock band, in my opinion. That was heavy metal. Anyway, I think that's going to about do it for today. 3 good bands, 3 different bands. I enjoyed all the bands, and all in different ways. They all had something to offer your ear. They all caught your ear in different ways, different mixes, you know, different ways to bring out the instruments in the mix. And that's why we're on this channel, to talk about those kind of things. Because, you know, we like to hear all those different elements of the music. We like to hear how bands bring them together, how they balance their instruments in the mix, and how that affects their sound. That's what it's all about. That's what I'm here to talk about. That's what I like to talk about. That's why I made this channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video in the new format with 3 vids all in one video, sorry. And as I say, I'll put all the timestamps and stuff. So if if you're only wanting to look at the 1 or 2 bands, you can do that pretty easily. So it shouldn't be much of a chore to still just check out the 1 or 2 bands that you want to, if that's what you like. And if you want to watch the whole vid and you've got to the end now, thanks very much for that. Looking at my stats, not too many people get to the end of my vids, but that's fine. We're still growing the channel. I don't mind that. So yeah, thanks for watching the vids, guys. Hope you like the new format. We'll do some more like this before we make our minds up as to whether it's good or not. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. See you around. Bye.